it's me, Wangali with Two Chic Chicks, here to do my Q&A. Well, I asked you guys on YouTube if you would like to do a Q&A. Well, no, I didn't. I asked you for some questions. I didn't ask you if you wanted to. I just thought I had been gone for a minute, so what a better way to come back would be to do a Q&A. You know, you guys maybe had questions out there about me and you want to get to know me just a little bit better. So here we are, but I'm going to tell you, I was terrified when I did this. I was like, oh my God, watch these be some crazy questions. But you guys did good. They weren't crazy questions. I didn't get a whole lot of questions, so for this to be my very first one, I am more than happy to know I didn't get any crazy questions or a ton of questions. So let me tell you how we're going to do this. This is how we're going to do this one. This is just me sitting here. I'm on my floor and I have my laptop in front of me so I can look at the questions. And I want to let you know, I'm just going to answer them. This is going to be like a girlfriend talk, conversation or whatever. And I'm not going to edit this. So what you see is exactly how it is. I'm not taking nothing out. I'm not doing anything. This is it. So I hope you enjoy it, but we'll find out how this is going to work. Okay, so how y'all liking the hair? You know, I was making a decision whether to cut my hair or not to cut my hair. I came up with, I'm gonna wait a minute, and I think I'm gonna cut it in the spring. But once I put my hair big, I love it. My hair don't look good to me when it's in a straight state too much, unless it's shorter, like right at my ear, right up under my earlobe or something. To me, it looks better. But I don't know. But my decision so far is I'm gonna cut my hair probably in the spring. I'm gonna just let it go for what it is right now. But I do enjoy my hair when I make it big. I'm gonna be honest. When it's big hair, it got me all day, every day. So let me tell you, I got my tea just in case, and here we go. I just need a little something to maybe wet my palette. And I have my glasses on because, you know, when you hit over 50, some of us have to wear glasses. I don't have no 20/20. I don't even think I came out with 20/20. I think I always had a problem with sight. Honey, these eyes are just big and pretty. One thing they not, they don't help you see any better. But, you know, I'm gifted and blessed with the vision I do have. So I'm gonna start with the last question and work my way up. And I don't know how you guys feel about me saying who you are or anything. So I'm not gonna say it. I'll just kind of feel that for the next time. Like I said, this is my first time doing this. And I like watching Q&As. I don't like watching the same person have them quite a few times. You know, I just like watching them every once in a while. Like, I get to know me, like, I never know you, and I get some answers. Oh, okay, then, I kind of like that. Okay, that's good, you know. Oh, I didn't know that about you. So, first question. Are you an educator? If not, what's your profession? Okay, good question. I am in education, but I am not an educator. I am an administrative assistant for an elementary school. So yeah, I enjoy my job too. It's interesting, especially right here in the times we're in right now. It is very interesting. But yes, that's what I do. I enjoy my job. I love it. I've been in been with the school system for, I think this is my 19th year. And how I got into it was crazy because I was in mortgage before. So my kids are like the age range of my children are real far apart. My oldest is 10 years before you get to the middle child, and then the middle child is 6 years before you get to the last one. So it's a nice little gap in between. And then from the first to the youngest is like a 15-year gap, 16-year gap. And so it's like, yeah. So how I got into getting into education, my girlfriend told me she's a teacher. a middle school teacher. And she kept saying, well, that's what you ought to do, because, you know, you ought to go into education. So I'm not going to go back to school. I'm not going to do this, yada, yada. And she go, no, you don't have to do that. Why don't you, you know, become a secretary or something? I was like, I don't know, you know. But it would put me on the schedule of my children. Since my oldest was going to college, you know, it was about time for her to get ready to go to college. And I was like, oh, she was my helper in the evening or whatever, you know. If I had things to do with school or whatever, she would be the one to help me out. And I am married, but, you know, my husband had he was working nights, or he was working 3 to 11, or he was working from midnight to 7 or whatever, you know. And then they went to them 12-hour shifts. So she became my, you know, helper. And knowing that she had to go off to school was the reason why I ended up into, you know, looking into education and ended up in it so I can be on a schedule when my kids went to school, on the same schedule. I'd get home at a nice time. I would be off on holidays and have to worry about having to work the Thanksgiving and the Christmas and all this. Then we had these breaks of fall and spring break and stuff. So hey, it became a great idea. Did it, got the job, and been there ever since. So yes. Okay, the next question is, you're absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much. Okay, beautiful skin and all. I can only follow you on YouTube. Well, thank you. I intend to be here for a minute. I don't participate in any other media. Oh, okay. Will you be making new videos on YouTube? Yes, I will. And I'm sorry, there was a lapse and a gap, you know, and I guess let me explain why there was a lapse and a gap. I kind of had to step back for a minute. I did a couple of steps over this year. You know, this year has been, can I say, a year, you know. And it's just not with the corona that I was stepping back. It was a step back in regards to the injustice. You know, Black lives do matter. Let it not be a joke, you know. And I had to step back from the media. I had to step back from news. I had to really do a step back because it was really affecting me. Just how people people that we put in these positions don't recognize the seriousness in what is happening with people of color. I don't get it. I don't want to dwell on it, but yeah, I had to go back and forth, and then I had to really go back into prayer, you know, because it was, when I say affected me, it was really affecting me. And I'm gonna be honest, I thought about, you know, am I doing any good here on media? You know what I mean? I really had to take a look at that too. I mean, is it really a reason for me to be on here? My reasoning to ever start was, you know, have I lost that way? And so it was a lot I had to go through and think about and stuff. And like I told you, I got to learn how to work this darn thing called this computer too. You know, my son is the one who does my editing. So I have to wait on him to, you know, have his self together sometimes. But he does a great job and stuff, you know, and he has life going on just like I have life going on. So in hindsight, yeah, I should have been uploading, or maybe I should have came on early and said that. But I am back after I've done this little rambling chat, honey. I told y'all this is gonna be girlfriend like we're conversating, so okay. I am back. You know, I do have videos up and stuff. I will be running more videos. So thank you for being out there, and thank you for subscribing. Okay, she also said, looking forward to seeing your beautiful white hair. Yours is the exact color I wish mine was. Mine is more white around the outer perimeter, silver everywhere else, and I still have some gunmetal or blackish mixed in. But I am really just glad and blessed to have hair at my age. Me too. About the thinning, you know, the older we get, your hair do start to thin. And I say do less manipulating. Oh, y'all falling. Hold on, y'all. You won't believe my setup today. You all are sitting on a box, on my Amazon box. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make this adjusted again. I was like, ooh, y'all moving. Y'all still moving. Hold on, technical difficulties. I'm not gonna turn it off. We're just gonna work through this technical difficulty while, you know. Told you I'm not turning this off. This is what you see. This is what you get today. How that work? Can you see me better? Okay. Well, I can see you guys. No, I can't. Okay. So, with the thinning of the hair, you know, the older we get sometimes, because up at my crown part is a whole lot thinner now than what it used to be. And that's another reason why I don't like my hair straight anymore, because my hair is not as full. Now, if I keep my hair cut at a certain length, it's a lot full. It has that fuller look. And that's another thing too about cutting my hair. I want to be able to wear my hair straighter and have it fuller. And at the same time, when I wear my hair straighter, I mean, if it's shorter, I can still have it curly. So for me, it's just how I plan and how I want to wear my hair and stuff. But I thought I would, you know, grow it out. The reason for having this much hair anyway was to grow it out to try to do more videos with hair. So, but medication is another reason. You know, at this time in our age, you know, some of us are having to take more medications and stuff. And I'm one of those. I'm sorry, I hit the table. I'm one of those who are now taking a little bit more medication than I've ever taken before. I'm working at Better Health to keep me from having to take these medications. So hopefully soon I will be off of them. And if that's some of the problem, then maybe that'll change too, you know. But, you know, yeah, thinning hair is a problem. Now, one thing I will say, try to stop manipulating your hair so much, you know, use a little amount of, you know, tugging on the hair as possible, because that can help you too. I'm so heavy-handed, and I'm heavy-handed with product. I'm heavy-handed with combing my hair. I mean, it's just got to work. And then last year I got those braids, and I can't keep blaming everything on them braids, but I'm gonna tell you, I didn't know how to take them out, and I pulled out half my head. So that was that. That's that on that. And as far as color, honey, yeah, I still got some black too around here. That gunmetal or whatever we want to call it. So I got some of that going back here too, and I still have some black. So thank you so much for your compliment, though. I really appreciate it, and thank you for your question and for subscribing. Okay, the next one is, hey, how are you? I had you on my mind. I hope all is well. Well, thank you. You know, I'm so glad to know, not saying, you know, I'm all adamant, but it does make you feel appreciated, you know, when someone says this. So I really appreciate knowing that I have people out there who looking for me, and you're holding me up. You really are, and I really thank you for that. I'm really appreciative. You all just don't know. And that was another reason, thinking, you know, am I out here really making a difference or anything? And I really didn't think I'm all that interested in watching stuff. But you guys with your comments and stuff, let me know. Keep going, keep going. Because I had a moment, boy, when I was like, oh, stop this. This is so not meaningful, I don't think. But, you know, I love you women out here who want to strut this gray hair. Like I said, I started this, if you haven't watched any videos in the past. My journey started, my daughter's 21, 22 years ago, to be exact. When I got pregnant with my youngest, I just decided to go cold turkey. I started graying at 19, so it was just like I had to, it stopped coloring. Let's just be honest. I was putting rinse on every week, and it was just like not covering. So I had no other choice but to stop. But to see more women, especially women of a mature age, you don't mind, you know, you strutting this stuff. We are doing this. We are the young ones, boy. We got it going on over here in the women of a, you know, look, mature age. And I'm loving it. Only if my body will work with my mind, man, we'll be okay, because my knees are killing me lately. But thank you for that. Let me see. I think she had something else on her. One of my questions is, do you cut your ends? Oh, hold on, y'all. My people just went off. Talking too much. Okay. One of my questions is, do you cut the ends of your hair on a regular basis or as needed? Or as your hair is needed? And then she was talking about her hair being thin. And then, okay. My hair used to be very thick, but now it's thinning. But it still grows. I will get my ends cut maybe every 3 months. I'm happy to see you. Thank you. Now, I stumbled through that. I'm sorry. But her question was, do I get my hair cut on a regular basis or as needed? Actually, it is as needed. The longer my hair is, it's as needed. When my hair is shorter, I go regularly to get my hair cut. So it just depends on where I'm at. But for the most part, I go as needed. If I don't feel I need to get my hair cut, I don't. I don't mess with the scissors. I always go to the beautician, honey. Let her do the cutting. I don't cut up. And if you all don't feel great about confident in doing relaxers and stuff, I feel confident in doing it. But if you don't, please leave it to the professional. There is no shame in that. Okay. Next question. Oh, she asked this. Also, what state are you in? I'm in Texas. Curious. What causes you to do, what caused me to do YouTube? And why the subject on hair products? I can't wait. Well, thank you. Okay. I live in the state of Georgia. I am 30 minutes outside of Atlanta. I used to live in St. Louis before coming to Atlanta. So, what led me to do YouTube? I was looking on YouTube, and it took a long time before I started. My kids were really on it. And my youngest was on. I was like, I need to be on what's going on this internet, So I was like trying to see who she was looking at. And this one kid's called Glam Twins. And I'm like, Glam Twins? Let me see what these girls talking about, because this child is really into this, because that was a lot of what she was watching. I was like, oh, okay, little young girls doing their hair, And I was like, oh, okay. And so I started looking. And I'm like, I saw a lot of younger girls. And I'm like, okay, and I would put in there, women of such and such age at the time and such age. And I wasn't running across it, because I was putting black. Did you hear me? I was putting black women of a certain age, yada, yada. And this was about, I'm gonna say a good 12 years ago now that I was looking to get on, looking at YouTube videos. And so I was like, this must be just for young kids, And I'm like, I like to throw a little fashion together and stuff too, but I didn't see women of my caliber, or what I looked like, of being a black woman, first of all, of color, second of all, tall, third of all, fourth, gray hair. I didn't see it. And I was like, my God, I don't see me being represented out here at all. So guess what I'm gonna do? I talked about it at least 3 years or so before I ever jumped on it. My husband was like, he finally told me, shut up and do it. Shut up and do it. And then, you see these young girls, they doing all this extra. I don't do all that extra, tons of makeup and all, coochie hanging out, up under, these little short skirts and all. Well, honey, I was like, oh, I'm not going to do all that, But I wanted to see more mature women. And I did see those, some, not many, Caucasian women out there, and I was like, well, we out here too, and I wasn't seeing it. And, I like fashion, and I was doing hair, I like hair. So I started with a young lady I went to church, that I go to church with, and that got me out here doing it. And what kept me really from doing it was I was scared of the internet. I was really scared of actually going on here and having to try to edit and all this other stuff that I still ain't doing, But it gave me a fear. So I just said, you know what, like I tell my kids, You gotta try it. If you don't like, get out here, do it. What else happened? You know. So I finally got out there. I did it with girlfriend for a minute. And if you go back to the beginning of my time here, and then she was in education, and she went back into education. So, she was still in education, but she felt like at that time that's where she needed to put all her interests at. So, no problem. And I thank Allison so much for going out here, starting this adventure with me. So that's where the two chic chicks came in at. It was another chic chick with me. Okay, so thank you so much for asking that. Okay, Wangly girl, I want to say, where you been? Okay, where I been? I think I answered that a while back, but I've been here at home, like everybody else, trying to keep Corona off my tail, you know. But I'm sorry, and I have to apologize, because I should have came on before now to give an explanation of where I've been and everything, but I didn't. I'm so sorry, but I need to take a little sip. And this is Arnold Palmer, as a matter of fact. But that's where I've been. I've just been trying to keep my head above water about what's going on. That's all. But I'm back and I'm ready. I've been doing a few things at home, though, to let you all know. You know, we had that time in, even though I had started last year, and trying to find workers to work, to find tradesmen that's gonna be on time, do what you want done, be professional about doing it. I don't know what's the problem. Oh my goodness, it has been a whirlwind. That's why it has taken me over a year just to get some of the things I wanted done. I had to get the big part of my bay window replaced because it got compromised from a hailstorm, so it had condensation in the middle. Had to get that fixed. Had to get a bathroom window fixed because it got stuck. The rubber, the sun is like, you would think my house sit on the equator. The way the sun hits the back of my house, and it's just hot. It's already, I'm in Atlanta. It's hot. So had to get that window fixed. We got floors last year throughout the whole house. That came with no problem. That was probably the best thing about the whole me trying to start the makeover and stuff, was that we kind of redid the bedroom. What else have we done? We finally got the whole house painted. That was a situation within itself. After 2 painters fired. Not by me, my husband fired them. People were shocked to know my husband fired the painters. He did. And we ended up having to finish it up, which we got 1 room to go. That has been done. So, my laundry closet, it is a closet, honey. It's not a laundry room. I redid that. The bonus room, my youngest, she was ended up not going back on campus for college this year. She's a junior, and we talked about it, and so she stayed at home for this semester. She'll probably just stay at home and go back in August if it's okay at the end, August of next year. And we redid our bonus room upstairs for her so she could, have a place to get up. Because like I told her, you staying here now, you're going to have to do this a little differently. When we got brought home in March, we just, however it went, you just did it from your bed or whatever. Now we're going to do this right. So we did the money I saved, because I didn't save some money having her at home. We had her we just used the money and redid that room up there, which it looks nice. So nice. I don't mind going upstairs doing laundry now. Because my laundry is on the 2nd floor. I don't mind doing laundry up there now. So that's what I've been doing. I've been here doing a little decorating now. And for those of you, this is a good one for you. For those of you who don't know, decorating is my first love. My first business is Creative Staging by Design. And that's where it was. And that's what I love doing. And I have gotten back into it, I still have customers that do call me for updates when they want a little refurnish, do their homes and stuff. We do home staging, and I just did a home staging just a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, I still do that from time to time. My stuff is all word of mouth. And let me see, that's about all I've been doing, just trying to get this life together in here, trying to make this place my sanctuary, since like many of you probably been doing since we have been stuck here. What else did I do? I been just organizing, getting rid of a lot. One more time, getting rid of a lot. Woo! Honey, have I had a lot to get rid of. But yeah, that's been it. Well, guys, I don't want to keep you much longer because this is going on 25 minutes I've been talking to you guys. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something about me. And why? Did I tell you why I started this? Dang, I hope I said it. Shoot. Well, the reason I started YouTube, like I said, I wanted to see women like myself on YouTube. I did not see me, and I decided with someone else. We got out there, and that's how I got started. I really am grateful. And to see more women out there now doing so many things and stuff, I am so proud. I love it. But yeah, and why on hair? It just grew on hair because everybody kept complimenting me on hair. So I was like, oh, well, I'll just tell what I do with my hair, I like fashion more than I do hair, but seems like my hair is my crown and glory. We're going to keep rocking the hair videos. And I hope you guys are getting something out of these hair videos because I do enjoy doing them and stuff. And thank you guys for watching. I look forward to seeing you guys real soon. If this is your first time, I hope you got to know me before you go back and view some of these other videos. And if you're returning, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And for those who gave me questions, thank you for the questions. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the love, guys. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.